Today I will be visiting the Aviation Fair here in the Netherlands, close by Schiphol. In a big event hall, people were selling everything from aircraft models to aircraft parts. In total there were over 250 tables. I spent around 3 hours looking around and buying some models which I'm going to show you in this video. If you think you missed out on this, don't worry, next year, 18th of February 2024, the next Aviation Fair will be held close to Schiphol, so I hope to see you there. It was a 2-day show and I decided to go the second day, which meant some things were already sold, but there were some very cheap bargains to get, so that's what I did. In total, I bought 15 models and I'm gonna go buy them one by one, but before we start doing that, I want to do a cost breakdown. Here is a list of all the models I have bought with its price next to it, and the total of that comes to 483 euros, which I know is very much money, but I saved up to go to this fair and I didn't buy any model for 1 year prior to when I got to the Aviation Fair. But when you then look at the price you pay at eBay or in the store, then the cheapest comes down to the list that is on the right. So for each and every model I paid up to 50% less of what you need to pay for it when you buy it somewhere online or in a store, new. If you add up all the prices that you pay for the model in the store, you end up with almost double the amount that I paid for it at the Aviation Fair. So what I am trying to show you here is that it's a really easy way to get some good bargains on models. But without further ado, I'm going to show you each and every model I have bought today. Starting off with the Qatar Cargo 777 freighter. This model cost me 30 euros. So here it is, the model, a 777. Got always best, deliver the best on the tail and some nice purple colors on the front. It's in perfect condition. So yeah, that's number one. Next, another 777, this time a 300ER Egyptair. So here is the model. I really love the blue colors of the Egyptair livery on the tail and on the front of the model. It doesn't have any antennas on top, which is a shame, but either way I do like the livery, so that's why I bought it. This is my first Egyptair model and I'm pretty happy with it. So let's move on to the next one. Next up, Lan Cargo. I'm not sure about the price anymore, but I think it was like 25 euros. So here it is, the 777. It got the big letters of Lan Cargo in the front and the tail has got a dark blue with a light blue fade on the top of the tail. Just like the Egyptair, it's an awesome aircraft with a nice dark blue livery. And it's my first South American cargo model, so I'm really happy with it. And I'm definitely gonna showcase it at my cargo section. Next up, one of my favorites, the Air New Zealand Boeing 777 in the All Blacks livery. It says 50 euros, but I actually paid 40 for it. So here we have the model, and the reason why it is painted black in this livery is because it's sponsoring the national rugby team of New Zealand. I really enjoy this model because you don't see it often that a plane is covered in a full black livery. And it's actually my first Air New Zealand model. So yeah, really happy with this model. Please let me know what you think of it, because I think it just looks incredible. Next up, ANA Boeing 777-200ER. It says 40, I paid 30. So here we have it then, ANA. This is my first ANA/Japanese model. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Once again, a dark blue livery. Yeah, I just think those 777s look great. It also has this Japan Endless Discovery on it. So yeah, first Japanese model, and really happy to add it to the collection as well. This is the last Boeing 777. So this is actually my first Korean Air model and my first Skyteam livery model. And when I saw it at the stand, I was instantly convinced that I should buy it. I believe the livery is awesome, the aircraft is awesome, and it's my first Korean Air. Just like all the other ones, really happy with it. Looks great and will definitely be present at the airport. Moving on, we go to the A330, starting with Avianca. The price says 35, I paid 30. This is my first Avianca model, my first South America passenger model actually. And it's in the old livery. It has way more color because the new one you can see now, and it's white with a bit of red lettering. And it was quite a bargain. I like it. The detailing is okay. It doesn't have any antennas, but on the paint job they did a great job. It doesn't have any damage or anything, so once again a great model. Next up is another Korean Air, and this is an A330-200. The price says 30 and I paid 25 euros. So here it is, the beautiful blue livery, just like KLM. Yeah, just like the Avianca. Great model, great mold, no antennas, but an awesome and good aircraft, and I liked it, so I bought it. I'm happy with it, definitely putting it on my airport. This is the last of the A330s. This is an Air Mauritius A330 Neo, and the price says 35. I think I paid 30. This model was on my wish list for quite a while, and when I came across it, I immediately thought, this is the one I'm gonna buy. It has got these curved winglets, just like the A350, which I think looks awesome. And overall, I think it's just a great model. So I'm really happy with it. And just like all the other ones, I will definitely display and enjoy it. Now we're finished with the A330s and we move on to the Dreamliner, starting with Xiamen Air. This model was 30 euros. I think I paid a bit less. And the fun thing about this model is that it has its flaps down. You can see it over there with the wings. The flaps are in a downward position. And it also has got great details with a lot of antennas. It isn't a really well-known airline, but I've seen it fly a few times. I think their livery looks great, and definitely on the Dreamliner, which is one of my favorite aircraft types. It looks stunning. The second of 3 Dreamliners is this Vietnam Airways, Boeing 787-9. 30 euros was the price. This model doesn't have its flaps down like the Xiamen Air, but it does have the antennas and all the very detailed stuff. I think their livery is absolutely fabulous with the gold and the dark blue. Once again, on the Dreamliner, any livery already looks good, but this golden tail, I think, looks great. This model was on my wish list for a while also, and I saw some comments from you that you wanted a Vietnam Airways takeoff. Be prepared for that one, because it's coming soon. And the last Dream. This is my first Lot Polish Airlines model, and it has got these hearts on the aircraft, and I don't know whether you can read it. But if there are any Polish viewers, please let me know what this means. I'm really interested. Well, the model of course has its antennas and the Lot Polish Airlines livery. I think it looks great, just like all the other airliners. So now we are getting to the final 3 aircraft, starting with this Qatar Cargo Boeing 747-8. The price says 55 euros, but I actually paid 45 for it. So here is the Queen of the Skies in the Qatar Cargo livery. I'm just looking around. I think it's an amazing aircraft. It's actually the longest aircraft there exists in the air right now, and I'm really happy with it. So moving on to the final 2, we start with the Boeing Dreamlifter, and as you can see the price, it is correct, 30 euros, because it was a special action from GC Wings and they sponsored a bit, which I think is absolutely incredible. Thanks very much, GC Wings. So let's see how it looks. So here it is out of the box, the Boeing 747 Dreamlifter. A very unique aircraft, of course. On the front it looks like a normal 747, but then when you go behind the first door, there is a huge space for cargo. Yeah, really incredible model. So yeah, I'm gonna let this shine at the cargo section for sure. And now we get to the end, to the final model, which is an Etihad A380 in the standard livery. It doesn't say the price on it, but I paid 45 euros for it. It was actually 50, but I secured a great deal, so 45 euros. So here we have it then, the Etihad A380. It's quite light in comparison to the Dreamlifter. It has got the standard Etihad livery on it with the golden on the engines. It says year of giving 2017. It's my second A380 after the Emirates A380. So yeah, once again, very happy with it. And what I found out with the Etihad is that it doesn't lean on its nose because the center of gravity is too far back. So I'm gonna need to find a way to fix this, but I probably will. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what model is your favorite from these and which one you want to see take off or land from this airport. I would really appreciate it if you would consider to like and subscribe, and see you at the next video or short.